Hi Cowboy, hi Nerd, hi Damu, hi Doug. How y'all doing? Hi Bojang. Hi Lamboy. Hello, me is back. People, GG. Oh, the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Almost slapped me in the face. Bruh. Bruh. What the heck? Hi Wolf. Hi Brian. Struggle. Okay. That's okay. Okay. That's better. Hi water sipping. I tried copying your chiffon cake, was mid looking. Oh, so it didn't look good, but it tasted really good. Nice. Hey, that's all that matters, eh? Like when you make recipes, as long as you ain't showing anybody, right? Like you're making it for food. If you're making it for food, you're good. Like as long as it tastes good, that's all that matters. Don't worry about anything else. How am I doing? Not my best day. Thanks for the inspo. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I am not doing the best, but I'm okay. Like, you know, I will be okay. My living room is a hot mess, so I gotta do something about that. You can't tell, I'm stress eating. Strider, thank you for 15 months. Okay. Oh, junk. Salt and vinegar? No. Lightly salted. Thank you for 15 months. Why am I stressed? Money. I have some financial hiccups. Kairi, Oni-chan. What flavor? No, they're just lightly salted. I'm very basic with my chips. Any other flavor is like too salty for me. Stress eating may make you fat, just saying. Are you worried about me getting fat, or are you worrying for me, or what? I'm not a huge fan of ketchup chips. David, thank you for 500 bits. Yeah, the regular Ruffles are too salty, man. Jaking, thank you so much. I saw your message. I appreciate it. Just to get, yeah. David, thank you. Wait, so did you stop eating salty things too, or did the chips actually get saltier? Hi, Abs. What? Who? What? Where? How did you stress taking vacation trip? Well, if you didn't notice, while I was vacationing, I actually worked longer hours than I was here, but I made less money than I was at home. Thanks, Wolf. Hi, Kevin. Yeah. I'm okay. Like I said, I definitely prefer lighter salty. Right? I don't know. Everything else is too salty. Like all the other flavors put too much salt. I used to love sour cream and onion, but it's so salty. And I used to love like barbecue chips. It's also too salty now. A vacation? It's not a work vacation. It was just work that I go up to go places. Do you understand? Like I worked harder. Hi, Aki. It was my eatcation. That's true. But good thing I actually didn't gain any weight, so. Barbecue was amazing. $3 for average 9 pounds. $3 for how big? How big is 9 pounds? This man? Or this one? Size of head? My head or your head? Because my head is big. Around my head? That's pretty cheap. I think like $3, right? Like $2.99, not like $3.99. I think that's decent. Okay, I'm done. I gotta stop. Stop! Is that Freshco? I haven't gone to a Freshco in a long time because I don't, there's not one near me. I liked New Orleans. I liked everywhere I went. Houston was like kind of mad. There's not much there, but everywhere else was, including Houston, was still fun. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm slightly struggling mentally a little bit, and I don't really, you know, I'm trying to yank myself out of a negative spiral, and it's like, it's not working. Like, I finished getting ready at like 3, and I just got online because for the past 4 hours was just me crying, cleaning my face up, and then crying again, and cleaning my face up. I thought I was done. I was not done. You know? Hi, Jessie. When I waited the next day for a GGDM about catching dinner, but she was already back in Toronto. Barely. Fucking got back at 6 a.m. I was so tired. You felt better after ranting a little bit? Not really. You know, ranting, just like, I think ranting is one of those things when you rant, it doesn't make you feel better, but if you didn't rant, you would feel worse. Does that make sense? Is that making sense at all to anybody? Just like, if you don't let it out, you'll definitely feel worse, because if you bottle it up, you're gonna feel worse. But ranting it out doesn't make you feel better because, like, it doesn't change anything. You're still kind of there, you know? I don't know. Hey, at least you made it home after that long evening wait. Yep. At least I made it home. Hope you're able to feel better soon. Hopefully. I mean, it's fine. Like, the thing is, as human beings, we're gonna encounter problems, and you can't change, or you cannot control what problems you have or don't have. Well, all you can do is problem solve when the problem comes. But the hardest part isn't to solve the problems. The hardest part is to not worry until the problem is actually a real problem. Does that make sense? We're always like worried about the future, worried about the past, worried about everything, and at the end of the day, you know, like, it's not a big deal. Nothing is a big deal, but we somehow feel like the sky is about to fall when something happens, right? Don't worry about things that might not happen. No, like, you know something's gonna happen, but like, don't worry about something that isn't currently happening. All right, hi Acid. Meryl, thank you so much for 4 months, Okairi. Honey-chan. It's like something is happening and something's gonna happen, but worrying about something that's gonna happen isn't gonna change anything because it's still gonna happen, and you thinking about all the solutions before it's happening right now, like I'm in that moment, doesn't really change it. You still have to deal with it when it does happen. But our brain isn't wired that way, right? Like human brains are wired to prevent problems, to worry about things that are happening in the future and process things that have already happened in the past. And then oftentimes that's how we forget how to live in the present. And when we don't live in the present, that's when we have stress. That's why we have anxiety. That's why we have depression. You know, usually people who are very depressed are focused on the negative things that happened to them in the past. And then people who are anxious are worried about things that might happen in the future. But in the end, if you want to be happy, the only thing you can do is focus on things that are currently happening. And the thing is, I don't know if you guys noticed, when you worry about things, nothing changes. Nothing changes. When it happens, you still have to solve the problem when the moment comes. And when you are actually dealing with a problem, you're not anxious. You're just there solving the problem. And you're also not depressed because you know the only thing you can do is just problem solve. Because when I've been through so much stuff and I don't have money like that, I think I would genuinely do a good deed and help myself. Since you're struggling, I believe when you say that, because I used to struggle to survive alone financially. I hope it fixes soon somehow, regardless of how long I've been in this community. Real struggle is real struggle. I have Oiler friends who are usually on Twitch. I think all I can do, I'm gonna keep watching and supporting still however I can. You really don't have to worry about it. I'm not using this as like some sort of thing to have people be like, hey, give me money or whatever. I've never done that, and I won't not ever do it, because it's just not the kind of streamer that I am. Not that there's anything wrong with being that kind of streamer, but I'm not that. And I think that's also one of the reasons why I struggle a bit more. But my main problem isn't, I think what makes me very depressed and unhappy isn't the fact that I'm struggling financially, is that I have only recently started to struggle financially. Does that make sense? I didn't used to struggle. Like, I've never really struggled. I think that's harder for me to comprehend, that how, like, most people struggle when they're younger. Once they get older, they're no longer struggling. But I was very financially secure when I was younger. But then picking the route of being a streamer has like completely offset that type of security that I used to be able to provide myself. But yeah. Hi Steak, I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's just, it's like kind of rough. Hi Waffles, and my eyes are like swollen like a fucking goldfish, so I'm just like not feeling attractive either. Well, I don't feel attractive most days, so today is no other, maybe even extra unattractive. Feels fucking bad, man. Yeah. You realize when some things are happening and you're dealing with things that are happening, you no longer have room to be anxious or depressed. Yeah. But yeah. ... Anyway, I'm no longer melting down. I don't know if I would go back to meltdowns, but hi Jamie. But I'm okay. What was I planning to do today? I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna repot some plant babies, and I will make dinner. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm still melting. Oh, in the fucking heat? Yeah. Oh my god, it's so nice being back here. It's like 20. Highest 23 degrees. Fucking amazing. No, don't be sorry. I appreciate you wanting to help me. I appreciate your support. I genuinely do. And I just really understand that, you know, like my problem isn't other people's problem. It is what it is. Hi, Kim. Fucking, whenever you say that, I'm just like, bro. Why your current broadcasting VODs aren't publishing? I don't know. Maybe like they just changed things. Not sure. Hi, Lucky Sunday. But I'm okay. I have to constantly tell myself I'm okay, I'm safe, I'll be fine, you know, everything's great. In order to like keep myself on track. Because sometimes you just don't feel okay, even though you're okay, you know? Would you ever say the situation publicly? There's no need to. I feel like the more you talk about it, the more it feels like you're trying to garner sympathy, and I just don't do that. You know? And then the thing is, I also feel like even when I'm having problems, I am still like in a decent situation where I still have a roof over my head. I still have money for food and everything, you know? Like I'm not like about to be homeless or anything. So like talking about that kind of struggle just kind of makes it feel like it's minimizing other people's real problems. But I also don't want to invalidate what I'm going through just because it's not as harsh as what some people are going through either. So I just rather not talk about it. Hi Aries, what's up? But yeah, I don't know. I'm okay. I'm all cried out though. All cried out. Fuck. I thought I was all cried out. Nope. I'm fine. Hi, Masmith. What's up? I was going to mention that you've had a period of being okay, so you're at least set up to thrive when the income increases. I don't know. I think it's also like it's what's like basically pushing me to it's basically what's pushing me to like go back to psychotherapy school, like go back to school to actually be to have a real job, I guess. You know. Hi Munchie. Hi Dan. You know, is everything good? Everything's fine. Nobody's dying. Nobody's dying. Honestly, if nobody's dying, everything's good. Does that make sense? Like, honestly, at the end of the day. Also, we're all kind of dying. We're all kind of dying, so it's fine. Yeah. Also, maybe I'm just due for a therapy session. Who knows? I don't know. I just like, whenever it's surrounding my birthday, I just get so fucking anxious. I just think about the fact that I don't have the body I want. I don't have the financial status I want. I don't have a family. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't think about the things that I do have. I don't think about the things that are making me happy and all that stuff, you know? But I'm just all thinking about the things that I want that I don't have. It's like all just very much sulking in scarcity instead of like being grateful in like practicing gratitude in abundance. But yeah. Oh yeah. I need to change the P.O. box thing, no? A little late? You're fine. Hi. Let me just change my thing. Where was it? Where did I put it? It was in announcement. Okay. I got a bunch of cards already. Well, there's 2 that's personally delivered to me. There's Jesse's, and then there's Kip's, there's Jacob's, and at my mailbox I got Jorge's, and I got Ground Zero's. Hi, Chris. To be sad is to ignore the good you're experiencing. Yep, I agree. But also, I think that's the thing about when someone's going through some shit. When you tell them, "Oh, you're just not grateful enough," that turns very, you know, that gets like real. Like, that would not make that person feel better. Does that make sense? Even though I know, even though the person knows. Yeah, but let me see. Where's the cloud bot? I'm sad. Me and my girlfriend are up in the air right now. Oh no, what's going on? Yeah, if you guys have any like problems you want my advice on, shoot it my way. It always I feel better when I'm helping others. You know? Hi, Glacky. Not much you could help with. She hasn't decided she wants to be with me because some stuff she took the wrong way. What'd you say? What'd you say? I think I can help. If you tell me what's the problem, I could probably help. There are two things I can help with, right? Like either make you feel okay with that being up in the air, or I could help you explain to her your perspective. You're gonna make me cry. I've been inspired to do more cardio, and unfortunately my watch broke, so I couldn't do the run thing with your community, but I've been biking a lot and I'm slowly getting there, but I feel good to see my physique improve. I hope it's the same for you. Did my physique improve? I don't feel like it. Not really. I guess improved a little bit, but like I think we're always our own worst enemy, so we're always feeling like we can look better. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't feel like, ooh, look at me. I wish one day I could just be like, ooh, look at me. Don't y'all wish that? Just be like, ooh, look at me. I'm so happy. I look so hot. Ooh, look at me. I'm a hot piece of ass. You know, like, or something like that. Similar. Like, that would be nice, but I'm not there. Hi, Nanaki. I'll feel like that once this gut get the fuck out. Well, the thing is, when the trick of self-love is that you gotta be able to love yourself with a gut instead of being in a situation if and when. That's not true self-love, you know? And then unless you truly love yourself, you're probably not gonna get what you desire because you're just hating yourself into it. So it won't last even if you get it. Oppo, thank you so much for 8 months. Arigato, Kairi. Oni-chan. I joked about her cleaning her computer desk so I could move my computer in. And the last Monday when I was waiting to meet her for dinner, I was out driving around the neighborhood. She said she felt like I was circling her neighborhood and wanting to move in, and was totally not the way it was. I joked about her cleaning her computer desk so I could move my computer in. And last Monday when I was waiting to meet her for dinner, I was out driving around her neighborhood. How did she know you were driving around her neighborhood? I keep all my clothes, so I've been riding a high of fitting back into some root sweats. Little victories help. I'm trying to stay positive and look at myself like, well, it can't get worse. Give me a few years and a stable diet and change will definitely happen. Sure. Like, that's okay. But don't if and when yourself, you know. When I do this, I'll be happy. If I look like that, I'll be happy, or whatever. I let myself every night with my good. The same time my loss is making my girlfriend feel self-conscious about her own weight. That is a her problem, not a you problem. We need to understand. Hi, Jacob. we need to understand things when they are my problems and then people's problems. And then not to say you wouldn't try to help other people's problem, but you just don't make it your problem. Does that make sense? Now, I was like that yesterday, but not now. The worst part is it was only me who thought I looked ugly. Same. Maybe some fucking randos on the internet, but like, why the fuck do I care about them, right? I don't. I told her when I met her at her house. Oh. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I don't think this is gonna help you feel better, but it's gonna help you feel more settled. Does that make sense? It's that if that was the reason that she feels like she's not sure about being with you, she didn't want to be with you that much in the first place. Because if somebody really wanted to be with you, like, whatever you said, the little jokes you made is not gonna sway them. Thanks, Rainy. I love how you love yourself. The combo has already been had. The thing is, even if she wants to be with me, I'm not sure if I can look at her the same way after this crap. Same! Honestly, she can lose the weight anytime she wants, but she's choosing to wait till she's here with me because she thinks the direct support would be more beneficial. I mean, if you don't mind what she looks like, you need to tell her that, like, this is you, and whenever you choose to want to look better, I support you, but I love you the way you are, you know? Like, hi, Sully. I think it has more to do with her ex moving to town. She just won't admit it. Well, then, yeah, fuck it, man. Just feels like you don't want to... I'm so sick and tired of girls, or men. I've just heard more stories about girls. But, like, I'm just so sick and tired of people not being able to communicate their own true feelings. Because at the end of the day, like, even if this person doesn't deserve to be with you, they deserve to know where your head is at, you know? Even if you don't like this person, not to say you've been like kind of really, you've like kind of really like this person, or whatever it is, you liked this person. If you no longer like them, let them fucking know. Like, it's not about like, but like, people are so bad at confrontation and being the bad person that they just drag it out. They make up excuses, and it ends up making you feeling worse about yourself. And it's just so fucking insecure and so fucking inconsiderate. I am so sick and tired of people just unable to communicate, like unable to own up their own shit, you know? Everyone expects others to be mind readers. Yee. But, you know? But then like, I feel like you already kind of have your answer anyway. It just feels like she's, like, you don't want to be with somebody who's wishy-washy about being with you. That's it. Like, you want to be with somebody that their answer is heck yes, not like, I don't know, maybe? And then if you do read their mind, they get defensive. Exactly. I prefer to ghost. Don't ghost people, man. Everybody deserves an answer. Like, I think it's like horrible to ghost people. It's like really not nice. You know? It's like, it just, if you ghost someone, like if it's like on a dating app, you haven't even met, you stop messaging, fine, that's whatever, because it's not a big deal. But if you like started dating somebody and one day you just stop responding them and then block them or whatever shit, damn, you're really like I think you don't have human decency. Like, that is, like, fucking human decency is to, like, the basic respect you have for another human being is to tell them what the fuck happened. Even if it's like, I don't really want to be with you. You know? Fuck. I'm overweight as a guy, and while I want to date soon, I feel like the pool of women interested in me would be super limited because of my weight, the struggles. You should always try, because at the end of the day, the first date you go on isn't gonna be the person you spend the rest of your life with. You might as well get better at dating in general, because we're in a day and age where dating is it's like fast food these days, you know? It's it's all speed dating, and it's like filtering yourself, and then you're able to it's almost like a relational learning experience that you have going on dates, that I think it's probably really nice to be able to converse with a woman over and over again in the dating context so that you're better at it, you know? And also just to deal with rejection in general, like, so that you're not scared of it as much. And I think that's all like valid experience, a solid experience that you will need, and it's gonna be valuable. I mean, ghosting is pretty definitive in my humble opinion. It is definitive. Like I said, you're just being a jackass. Like, you do not respect the person that you went out with. And if you're out here dating people that you don't respect, then there's something there that's wrong in your head as well. Depending on the response, that'll be it for that relationship. Well, yeah. Don't be shy, just go out. Yeah. Hi, Joe. I'm a casual person. I've had to tell in person, hey, I really didn't like how things are going, and either take a break or not talk anymore. I mean, yeah. Hi, Wolfpack. You saw the Insta post? Yeah, I'm alright. We'll be okay. I just get like this around my birthday, you know? I just get like this because I feel like the age-related anxiety a lot, and in and around my birthday I just get really like, I suck, I am not good enough, everything I do doesn't mean shit. Yeah, but it's okay. Your birthday is coming up too. When's your birthday? But yeah, anyway, like, it's just people being people, and all you can do is conduct yourself in a way that you are not gonna hate yourself, or like you're not gonna regret your decisions. That's all you can do. July 15th, yo, Cancer babies, instead of worrying about what other people are doing. I'm fine. I shouldn't think like that. I don't think should is the right word ever. It's just like, there's no one way a person should be or how they should think or whatever. It is just what it is when they think about certain things and when they process certain information. You cannot control that, right? But it is what it is, I guess. Guess we're just using Kip's motto. It is what it is. Just like that, just signals ultimate acceptance. Whatever's gonna happen, you know, it's gonna happen. Que sera, you know. Que sera, sera. Such an old people saying. It is what it is. One thing about living in the GTA is that you can kind of build your life around whatever you like. There's enough people to garner that community, but it's tough setting that up. Yeah. And then, I don't know. Yeah, I think everybody does, because we're living in social media age, where even though, yeah, don't compare yourself to others, but you are comparing every time you look at somebody that's your age, you compare yourself. Like it's almost impossible to not, right? But then it's for sure a recipe for disaster, because whenever you compare yourself, you like there's always gonna be somebody that's way better than you. They're doing better than you in every single fucking aspect. Does that mean you're worth less? No, but it sure feels like it. Still living in Texas? I never lived in Texas. What? I just went there for a little bit. Yeah, when you say never compare yourself to anyone, like who? Okay, I don't know a single person who doesn't do it. Everybody does. There's no way you don't, because that means like you're a social animal, right? Like relational learning, part of it is pitting yourself against the standards. But it doesn't help comparing. Yeah, it doesn't help. And it doesn't make you feel better. It never does make you feel better. Because you always think, oh yeah, but I can always compare down. Yeah, but like, who the fuck is gonna do that? Yeah. Social media definitely doesn't help, because it's like you can't escape feeling your life is worthless because someone else is doing what you want, or just better than you in some ways. Yep, or every way. Hi, Mooney. Why you make me cry? Cold Maxta. What you need is pho. Cures everything. Not gonna lie, I did crave pho earlier today. I had ramen instead because I don't have pho, good pho around me. One job. No, thank you. Thanks for being nice to me. Yeah, I don't know. That was my craving yesterday. Who the fuck wanted pho when I posted that pho picture? The pho I got in Austin. Dude, do you know how many people responded? She's like, wow, now I gotta go get pho. That was one good bowl of pho. It's like, it doesn't look like, you know, gourmet or nothing. But it's just like, you just know that was some fucking solid pho. What the fuck? This is not the first time pho has come up in conversation for me. Yeah, that was a solid bowl of pho. That was so good. The broth was so good. Just had an XL. I've never been able to eat that much pho. I got pho the day after you posted it. Nice. Hi, Necros. I'm tempted to get some now. Go. Do you have some close to you? Hi, Leon. This week I might get small pho and bami. Go for it. Fucking pho puns. Doug, you want the chips? Unforgettable. Oh my god, guys. It's just slightly salty. I'm gonna look up if any place delivers pho. Now what have you done to me? Dude. Just so good, man. Got finished Jacob's. You still have it? Is it in your fridge right now? Vacuum activated. I finished it so fast. Hi, Phantom. That's literally me right now. That bean. So that's too watery for you? Watery? That makes me feel like you've never had good pho. I feel like you only have bad pho to say it's watery. Because the broth is like the best part. I'm not even that big of a soup person, but pho is like, it's something else. I think the bad pho I've had are just like either too salty or like no flavor, which is watery, I guess. Costco pho. Is that good? Is that good, actually? Ooh, guys, look at my new sweatpants. Me like. Nope, powder pho. Actually, I've had some decent powder pho. It doesn't need to be like, it doesn't need to be not powder to be good, honestly. I'm gonna go get water. Hi, James. I'm okay. I'd be fine. Three stripes. Oh, these are the classics. They're not the three stripes. They're Adidas though. Ah. 」  . 」  . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 」 . 」 」 . 」 」 . 」 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 I should probably do the plants before I clean, because that doesn't make sense to clean afterwards. But I'm very happy that even after my trip, like my abs didn't like just bail on me. They're still there. Not a lot, you know, but they're still there. When is Colombia? So on the 17th, I think. Is it the 17th? Or 11th? Wait, no, 11th is my, no, it's 17th. Lunchable commercial when the kids were like pretzels. I love that commercial. I don't have TV. I don't have cable. I've never, like, I don't watch ads. Like, I don't ever have anywhere to watch ads. Does that make sense? They were better fix the airport censure by then. I feel like connecting my flight would be late. I missed the flight. Main flight, you're fine. No, it's fine because it wasn't that bad when I went. Weird flex? What did I flex? Of July? Yeah. How was the trip home? Horrible. Absolutely nightmare. Absolutely nightmare. I basically, what had happened was, so my flight was supposed to fly at 7:15, but it flew at, I think, midnight. And then, because when we got here, when the flight got here, it was like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I don't remember. I think it was 4 a.m. it got here. And there's no staff. And there's no staff to like do the luggage. So I waited for the luggage for another 2 hours. Yeah. Literally got home at like almost 7. I've never like struggled this much. I would have been in China at this point, you know? I got nervous for a minute about having flight delays, then I realized I'm flying in August, just need decent weather. Yeah. Like, I remember they were saying they canceled like 600 something flights in and out of Texas. That's stupid. That's so stupid. That's why, David, you should have taken the train. Also, I heard some good news about China quarantine. It is now officially 7+3. So, pause here. Yeah, I fucking hate connecting flights. That's an improvement, yeah. So after I come back from my trip, I'll think about it. This place's contract ends in March, so I either need to think about renewing, or I just head back. Or I just head back and I don't know. I just dump my shit in a storage unit and head back for a while. I don't know. Ain't nothing keeping me in Toronto right now. Anyway. Just really annoying having to pay rent when you go somewhere, you know? For long term. And then whenever I go back, I don't want to like just go and then like head home. Yeah. No, I already planned a trip to Colombia. But yeah. Yeah, I really don't like having to... Ooh, sun. I really hate connecting flights. It's just like, there's so many things that could go wrong. Your luggage could get lost. Your, like, one plane could get delayed. And the thing is, if your one plane gets delayed, all the other ones you're gonna have to miss. And then the plane that was delayed isn't even necessarily gonna give you the compensation you need. So, yeah, you're just like, sometimes you're just shit out of luck at that point. I don't know. Don't like it. Na, 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 na. A lot of problems can happen, never know how it'll go. Yeah. But the thing is, there's nothing you can do worrying about it because life, it's not within your control. It's not like you can do anything. When I was sitting there waiting for the luggage, I was just so fucking annoyed and throwing myself a pity party because it's just like, the fuck, dude? But then also it's because I can't do anything about it. I can't like be like Karen and be like going up there because like all these people's shit got delayed, right? And then like the airport workers are already working probably overtime and they haven't had any sleep yet either. So like me complaining and stressing them out doesn't fucking do anything. It just stresses them out. That's it. Right? So I just didn't say nothing. But I was like fucking pissed though. I was pissed. But like I couldn't be pissed to anybody, you know? Yeah, I think I'm most nervous about something going wrong. Cause I got like 2 hours change terminals, custom. You don't have customs within the borders though, when you're still in US. And you don't go through customs from New York to Japan either. You go through customs after when you're in Haneda. So you're fine. Yeah. So I think you're fine. Changing terminal, which airport are you going to? In New York? Because changing terminal is also pretty okay. It's just the main problem is you getting your luggage fast. Sometimes that's the most annoying bit. But just make sure that you check in your flight to Tokyo first. No, it doesn't have more security. You just need to check in first. Like the only time you have more security is when you flew from Canada to the US because the US border is actually sitting in Toronto. So there's more custom. Most of the other places, you just check in. And then the custom is in the arrival country, not normally in where you were. So you're fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing you can do anyway. Okay, let me find... Connecting flights transfer your luggage automatically. I've been told don't need to reduce security. Depends if you bought the flights together. And that's also how you lose your luggage. Like if they don't do it separately, and it's like through their system, yeah, your luggage will eventually get there, but it might get lost in the way. And it'll arrive like a day later. Because what happens is that when you buy a connecting flight, say if you're going from Toronto to Beijing, for example, and you having to like hop a bunch of places, maybe you're flying to Vancouver first and then Shanghai and then to Beijing, what's going to happen to your luggage sometimes is they're not going to go through all the trouble of putting your luggage through all these flights. They're just going to send it straight to Beijing. But because they don't have to send to Beijing on the flight that you take on, because you're not going to get there first, so they sometimes send it the day after. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what happens. I'm headed to Thailand in November and I have heard so many nightmares about flights to there. Oh yeah? What happened? Usually the thing is, there is no direct flights to Thailand. Most of the time you have to go through China, Korea, or Japan. And that's an annoying thing when you go through another country, because then you have to go through their custom and then another custom. And yeah, so it's really weird that like Thailand doesn't have direct flights to a lot of places. I never knew that. For some reason I thought luggage, nope, it does not stay with you. Because it's not fuel efficient for them to take your luggage through all these flights. Yeah. Going to town in November too. Nice. Hi, Francis. Yeah, so I think a good thing about international travel though is usually, well, first of all, there's almost never delay. So like, for example, if Dan's travel, say he's going through New York and then to Korea and then to Philippines, the chance of only delay is his flight to New York. Most of the international long-haul flights don't get delayed because it is way too many passengers they have to delay, and it's way too much damages that they're gonna cause if they delay it. So I've never been on an international flight that was delayed, that was really delayed, unless it was like some sort of like flood in the airport or like some like super severe weather thing. Most of the time, like they always prioritize international flights, proper international flights, not like fucking US to Canada, because they don't even consider that international. You'll go through customs in Korea. Yeah, but not, and then in Philippines. Most likely. Unless all your tickets are run by one company, then you probably don't even need to leave the airport, which means you don't need to enter Korea technically. But if you're entering Korea, then you have to go through customs in there. Stay in Chiang Mai, Phuket, and Ko Chan. I'll be there for 90 days. Nice! Go to Rawai in Phuket. It's the least touristic compared to all the other areas. And it's the least expensive as well because it's less touristic. I've been delayed once, only going from Thailand to northern Vietnam. Yeah, so in Asia, Rawai, in Phuket, I know my flight from New Zealand to Manila at the same terminal. That made me miss my flight. Yes, in Asia, when you're traveling internationally, it gets delayed because they don't really give a fuck, because they don't have any sort of like, I guess, compensation structure that they have to follow. So within Asia, yes, they will get delayed. I'm talking about like long haul flights, like over 12 hours when you're flying from like Toronto to China or like New York. to China, New York to Seoul, or something like that, usually those flights are always prioritized, even if there's weather. And then as soon as they solve the problem, immediately those flights go out first. So I've actually never had anything that get delayed. But if you're flying from, like, say, Shanghai to Bangkok, yeah, that shit gets delayed. Just up to them. Yeah. But then again, this is also about how big the flights are. When it's within Asia, there are so many flights. Usually they're small boy planes, and the 12-hour flights, long haul flights, are usually like giant planes. So they do not, like, they carry a shit ton of people. So when they get delayed, it's like, you know. Nice to meet you too. How was the trip? It was great. I liked it. It's just, ow. I don't know why. AirPods always make my ears itchy. Hi, Tenchi. I did have fun. I had to do a connecting flight. That's why I missed the connection. I had to buy another ticket. So did they pay for it? Oh, that's why you go there in 90 days. Well, then if you have a loco helping you, then I don't need to recommend you shit then. So your connecting flight was booked separately and not by you then? Was booked yourself, right? Not, it wasn't connected by the airline? Yeah, so that's the main problem. When you book flights separately, like, none of the airlines has any bearing on you missing your flight. It's mostly what would happen. Like, I've had that before. Basically, I just cried, and then they got me on the next plane for free. So it just depends on how you deal with it. I booked everything together through Expedia. Yeah, but that doesn't count. Like, when you booked everything together through Expedia, these are still separate flights. If it's operated by different airlines, they are not responsible for the delay of another airline. Yeah. So this is why whenever I have an international flight the next day, I usually fly in the day before to that city and stay in a hotel right next to the airport. And that is the only way. I've never missed an international connection. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a trick that only works on girls. Yeah, so if it's all Delta, then you're fine because they were delayed and they will be responsible. If not, then you're kind of screwed, you know? So if you are buying from one company, then you're fine. Even though they didn't operate the connections the way they intended, as long as it's one company, they'll still be responsible. If I do it, I would be immediately tackled by security. Nah, I think you're fine, but it's more just, you know. Like, it's just, I don't know if as a dude crying would help you. Not that I don't support people crying, you know. I think crying is a necessary way to process your emotions, so it's all good. But at the same time, you know, I just don't think it helps you in situations. But as a girl, when you cry, it helps. I hate to admit it, but it's true. I can't tell you how many times. I've batted my eyes to get what I wanted. Especially through like customs and stuff. There's like the officers have so much discretion that if you rub them the wrong way, they'll just like be like, nah, rejected, you know? So you always have to be on their good side, batting your innocent eyes. Batting your innocent eyes. You want to make them want to help you. And that's how you get help. Can we get a glimpse of what that looks like? No. I can't fake it. I have to like really believe there's something on the line here. It's not really even acting. It's like really because something's on the line, me batting my eyes like with hoping for like empathy/sympathy is like, it's like a real solution to things, you know? I don't have that problem right now. I said I would clean, but I've not started. So, I need to find a big enough pot. And I don't know. I think there's one in there. Give me 1 second. Hey. Yes, you did miss it. Guess you got a sub. Taking protein powder to my family in Costco, and then TSA took it for testing. I wanted to say, don't worry, it's not drugs, but I feel like I would have ended in a dark room. Bribing everyone in Egypt to let me go after pulling me aside to look into my luggage. What was in your luggage? Mocha? What was in your luggage, bro? A flashlight? What? This boy is so root bound. I really need to do something. You gave him $20 and then he just let you go? That's funny. Chicken Big Macs though, that was so good. Really? Oh my god, this is so root bound. Oh, look at the giant fat roots. Look, it's all roots now. Like there's nothing. It's so healthy, bruh. It's so root bound. I couldn't let it stay like that. Because it was like needing water almost every day, and I'm realizing I just need to repot it and just trim it and let it go healthy in another pot, you know? I feel like this is the only pot I have that could accommodate it, maybe. Just need to... Bruh. It's so strong roots too. Like it's not... Poke, poke, poke. Succulents? No. They grow too slowly. I like stuff that grow fast. I need my serotonin reward, you know, from the plants growing new leaf. That's my utilitarian side. If it ain't growing, I don't love it. I'm gonna have to damage a little bit of roots, but the strong ones will stay. Some of them are gonna be dead because I poked it, but hopefully most of it will stay intact. Top roots! You guys see this? Poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke, poke. If it ain't growing, I don't love it. Praying that Gigi's future potential kids grow fast. Kids are different. Also sounds like if I saw someone's fucking penis, I'd just be like, it better be a grower. That escalated quickly. That. Where did this just go? Hey. It's already max size strong. Match. My God! Size matters, Sag. Size only matters if you got no skill. If you have skill, size don't matter. Also, there's other tools, you know, in your inventory. Don't have to rely on one tool that you can't change. How do lesbians stay happy, you think? You don't have to clean it, but if you get rid of the old dirt, it'll be a lot easier to, the roots will be a lot easier to settle into the new pot. Because if it just clamps up together, it's like gonna be slower to like get used to the environment. So you're just like setting it up so that it could be happier in a new environment. This is a whole ass chore. I mean, you don't have to do it like me though. Like if people, I've seen a lot of people just like dunk it in and then added some soil. That's it. But I do it differently because when I do it, I want to do it properly so I don't have to go back and then like readjust or anything. When I do one, like this is gonna sit in that pot for the next 3 years probably. And also, you can also do it even more violently than me, so that it doesn't. So it's like requires less work, but that also means the plant will be under more shock, which means it's gonna take even longer to recoup from the repotting, and I don't want that. Look how much roots is it here. Like even though I got more dirt out, but the root structure looks bigger because like they were just so intertwined. The reason I dreaded doing this was because I like didn't want to go through this. I know spider plant especially, they have like really strong root structure, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass for me to do this. Like if I wanted to do it properly, and you can see how much of a pain in the ass it is. Hi, Popsicle. Your persistence is going to pay off though, right? For what? No, I just like I'm somebody who's like If I do something, I don't want to do it half-assed. That's also why I hate cleaning, because when I clean, I need everything to be clean, and it takes too long, so I just rather not do it. It's more just like an optimized way of doing it. It doesn't need to be done like this. Don't get me wrong. This is not the only way. Also do it scuffed. It's not gonna really change much. Glad to see you surrounded by a good Twitch following, Gigi. Thank you. Do I know you? The tone sounds like you know me or something. Introduce yourself. Or you just do. Monka tabi. I know, right? Good night. Hi, Jayta. Sorry? Oh, okay. You're fine. Bye-bye. Have a good night. I'm fine. Why so sad? Life. Green onions? That's funny. Your brain cell went overtime? He's fine. This way? I think you're going this way. Yeah, look how pretty. Gas tax drop? Nice. Don't drive, but nice for you guys. We're done. I just need to take some of the baby ones, and I don't feel like propagating. Fuck that. I was gonna take some baby ones and make new plants, but I don't know. I'm not down. And I'm gonna do some trimming using my hand. Bye. Scared you? Sorry, I'm loud.
Okay, put that in my bedroom. That's where it belongs. Is there anything else I need to repot? I really don't enjoy repotting. It's so not fun for me. Pew, pew, pew. Just a small boy. Oh, I guess this is a succulent, the jade plant. But this one's growing pretty fast though, so I'm not complaining. Ooh. Nah, you don't need a repot. You stay in there. I won't fuck with that. You're doing good. Doing good. Oh, yeah, no, there's a big boy. Oh, which I don't have a pot for, honestly. This boy needs to be repotted. I started putting on coffee filter at the bottom of my plants, right before the drainage hole, so that it's not gonna. Yeah, there's the roots popping out at the bottom. Well, this is gonna be a lot harder. Madge. Hi, Malcolm. Coffee filter? Yeah, if you put the coffee filter at the bottom, it doesn't, like, the soil is not gonna leak out. It won't last forever, but it'll last a bit. In the end, you want the roots to grab onto the soil anyway, so and it does work temporarily, which is good enough for me. So the stones I put on top is to prevent bugs, or like bugs laying eggs on top of the soil. Is this even a bigger pot? I feel like it is. Slightly. the same size. Fuck. Do I need a bigger one? I don't have a bigger one. I might have to separate these two into two. Sunflower plant? I don't know. I've never gotten one. If you don't have a lot of light, don't get flowers. They will not flower. You can keep it alive, but they will not flower for you. But if you have a lot of light, you can do it. Flowers usually need direct light, you know? They often need direct light, like more than 6 hours of direct light. Like indoors usually aren't good enough. I don't know. That's why I don't buy flowers. Can I ask for advice? Of course. What's up? It'll be tough. Oh, but. Bruh. It's attached to the pot now. Some of the roots, they get so strong, they start to attach to the pores of the ceramic pot. I'm gonna have to poke it out from the bottom. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm gonna go get chopsticks. When the roots and pot have become one. Oh my God, bruh. Yank. I'm gonna have to use my foot. Jacob, thanks for gifting us up to Dragonfly. Oh, we did it. Oh my God, it's so healthy. Bruh. Thank you. Dude, look how healthy this thing is. Look at the fucking roots. I'm gonna need a bigger pot. thick ass roots, man. I don't know if this is gonna be big enough. So much work. I don't want to do this anymore. It is a lot of work, man. I don't even think this one's big enough. I think it's like slightly fatter, but it is also not ceramic, so it's poreless, so it's gonna be able to retain a bit more water. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be good enough. I need another pot. Love to have plants, but I feel like I end up with bugs or having something. My place is really dark. Only have windows facing east. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I had a place facing east, but I still had a lot of plants. You'll get some sun either way, and direct light is often good enough if you put it on the windowsill, but yeah. You're not gonna be able to have like succulents or nothing, but most other plants would be okay though. You would not have bugs either if you don't overwater your plants. Usually it's like an overwatering issue. Let me find myself another pot, which is my main problem right now.
Found 2 actually.
Yeah, it's just about an inch bigger. Perfect. Don't have coffee filter. That's this big though. Just gonna have to use paper towel. I'm gonna tuck all the area roots in as well, if you can, without bending them too much.
I'm running out of soil. Ah.
Tuck in all the things. Hi, Vic. should be back. Okay, I'm gonna grab a pot, like a cover pot. Go. Done. Hee. Okay. Sorry. Bro, I just fucking spilled. Okay, let's charge the phone. That was why y'all effed or I effed. I'm gonna wash my hands.
and make dinner. That noise clear my earballs. Sorry. Making dinner. So are we cooking? Yeah, I'm making chicken and potatoes. No, I don't do that to myself. Hi, Dutchie. Wow. I got some green grapes again because they look really fresh, so I really wanted some. Okay, maybe a little too fresh. It's not ripe. It's not as sweet as I want it to be. But maybe it'll be perfect for freezing though. They're okay. A little slightly sour, but also sweet as well, but not as sweet as very crunchy. Think about sour, slightly sour grapes. You just know it's less calories because it has less fructose. These are grapes, they're not olives. Where do you even get like fresh olives? I haven't had any in a while. I've only gotten like fresh olives in China before. I haven't seen them here like ever. I got pee. BRB. I kind of want to set up my good camera because we haven't put glasses on you guys in a while, so just bear with me. We're gonna set up the proper camera. The cookie isn't gonna be that long, but I think I still want to go back to my good camera for a little bit, you know, for a little bit. put y'all's glasses on. I got Pilates class tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I don't know if any of y'all seen how I set up my stream before. Maybe, should I put you guys here or somewhere else? Takes a bit. It's not something I could do like immediately. Why does this one wobble? I don't get it. I don't like that it wobbles. The whole apartment is cute. My apartment is only cute because of how many plants I have, though. And, like, the furniture I picked. Like, when you came in here, it's all just a whole lot of white wall. There's nothing here. But I do get decent lighting, and I do get, like, a good view during the day, so it's not bad. All good. The apartment is nice though. Oh, I'm not complaining. It's really definitely a nice place. Triple view of Gigi. Oh shit, yeah. Sorry. I don't use my TV like ever, except for when I'm streaming. Do you guys like, use your TV when you have one, or like you're just using your PC most of the time? Cause that's me. I don't use my PC thing because I already have. You use your TV as a monitor? I do too, but like I have to move to the couch to enjoy it. Where? It was a Prime Day deal two weeks ago. What is it? I was gonna get a 4K Fire TV as a monitor, but I really didn't know how I would mount it. Wall, man! Mount it on the wall. That's hella cheap. What the fuck? You should buy it, and then if you couldn't figure it out, return it. You're not handy? I mean, if you pay me, I'd do it for you. At least you know someone handy, yo. Imagine calling Gigi to mount your screen for you. You just need to pay me a little bit more than Geek Swap. I don't know how much they charge. Yeah, I would. I'll bring you some snacks to make it worse.
Let's see. Let's say. That's too bright. Oh, that's more bright. Oh, that's too. What do we think? It's like she just woke me up. Oh, yeah, it's very, very like, how do you feel with your glasses on, chat? Abs. Still there. Even in HD, okay? Some HD abs, yo. Where is my saber? Oh, right here. Found it. Where's my... Here. She's gonna have like 6 vignettes soon. Let's go. I would like 6 vignettes. On my tummy, not in my tummy. You know? I feel like HD makes me uglier. Damn. Should have just stayed with the phone. God damn it. I know you're gonna dot, but it's just my honest opinion, okay? Oh, sorry. That was probably really loud. I sneezed right into the goddamn mic. Is the mic loud enough? Can y'all hear me over the music or nah?
bought chicken today. Gonna cook it all for meal prep. What'd you guys eat? I know it's a little late for dinner anyway, but I'm just gonna eat now because mental meltdowns take time. So instead of pho, I bought 2 banh mi's because I was afraid the pho would be cold or noodles undercooked because of reviews. And now I'm people fat. Let's go. So when you cook chicken, the first thing you need to do is pat it dry because you want to render out fat. Make sure you're not boiling it first. Because we're doing fry and then braise method, we don't actually have to worry about seasoning. But yeah. So once you pat it dry, you go immediately put it on the wok because it actually doesn't need any oil because it already has a lot of oil to render because I bought chicken thighs because ain't nobody want to eat dry ass chicken breast, okay? Actually, I know a lot of people like chicken breast, but it's just not my thing. Just not my thing. So you just put it skin side down before you even heat up the pan. That's how you're gonna start rendering it as soon as it goes in. Because high heat actually seals the fat in. And you want to render it out. Ooh, that's still pretty ordery. Like, when I tell you literally no oil, no oil. You don't need anything. Okay. Can I get rid of this?
Oh shit, that's loud.
Okay, now we chop some stuff. Potatoes. Mushrooms. Bye, David. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Long weekend is about to start, people must. He got off in 40 minutes soon, too. You going to work, too? Wait, you work so early now. Jesus. That's okay. My dinner should be done. And I'm going to end early today because I don't feel so good, you know? I'll probably stream longer tomorrow. We're getting July 1st off thanks to Gloria, guys, every year. Let's go. It's a GG day. I have never worked or had school on my birthday, ever. It's a holiday in like pretty much every single country or some shit. I don't know, dude. Don't know how it works, but it works. I ain't complaining. You know? Every fucking year. Feels good, man. Ooh, look at the abs. Wait, Doug, do you get Friday? I'm guessing not. Maybe in Lithuania is the one country you don't get July 1st off. I like every single country I lived in had July 1st as a holiday. You get half day on Friday? Oh, why? Is there a reason? July 6th, since July 4th is a Monday, we get half day. Oh, nice. That's nice. Hi, Wickedy.
That is just madness. We just get one extra day, so give me. Abracadabra. Abracadabra.
Hi, gold hairs. Have you ever tried to use phone as a thermometer? I don't use a thermometer. I don't use a thermometer when I cook. I use my eyeballs. Only when I cook like prime rib, I use a thermometer. Okay, so I did not put a single drop of oil. Look at all the oil I rendered from chicken thigh. This is your sign to never put any oil in your chicken thighs, okay? What stood out in your trip? Food. Louisiana. In Louisiana, food was really, really good. Also, I got to meet Jacob. I got to meet Jesse. I got to meet up with Kip again. That was really nice, you know? Just like hanging out is nice. Also, I have done some Kekona shit now. I shot a gun at a target. A piece of paper target. I'm real badass now. Wait, Eris, is your name Jesse or Jacob? Which one? Okay. And then trying to see what chili I have. I probably ran out of. There's so many dumplings here. Is that what Ray ate the whole ass time? Jesus. There's all like 4 packs of dumplings in here. Dude's being real healthy and toasty. Northeast? What's there? What's there to do? I'm gonna half my potatoes so that the flavor can go in when we add it. So then the reason I put potatoes and mushroom in here is to soak up the oil so that it doesn't, like, the meat at the end isn't gonna be like super, I don't know, greasy. I like that. And then like the juices going into the mushroom and everything tastes really good. You know? I would love to go to Boston. I would love to go to, where else? Chicago? You know? Cream of mushroom? That sounds like white as fuck of a dish. Do I look like I make that? Boston's architecture? Nice. How long? When did you go? How long did you stay? Did you go for work or something? Boston. Oh, nice. When you flew for the first time, were you like scared? Was it like scary? Did you go to the airport like super early? Hi, UJ. Just didn't know etiquette? Oh. I think the good thing about airports is that they make it really, like, intuitive. I think it's intuitive enough. Or maybe I've just done it for so long. And then also you just see what everybody else does and then you know what you do, you know? When I was I was 3 when I went on a plane, so I was with my grandparents. I went to Beijing. And I still had like very little hair. Yeah. And I was crying. I was that baby that cried during landing because I think probably my ear hurt. So there was probably people rolling eyes at my grandparents for my baby raging. Shit. I went from never flying to flying every 2 weeks for 3 years. Wow. Did you accumulate the miles? You would have a shit ton of miles if you did. I had a friend who flew for work and it was so funny because like he get to book his own tickets and then he gets like paid back by the company. And so he just got like an insane amount of miles and then for about like 2 to 3 years after he could fly anywhere for free. Anywhere because he just had that many points. It was fun. I was very jelly. You use them on my parents? Oh, nice. All? How many points did you accumulate? Oh, fuck. I ruined one piece of skin. GG, what the fuck? Ooh. Bye. Thank you for joining stream. I did 2 chilies already, but let's be real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're good. These are green ones. They're not even that spicy. I was buying like the red chilies, but I couldn't find them. Oh, there's one. Last one. I am also probably gonna put the potatoes in the microwave for like 3 minutes, just so that they're a little bit more cooked. And I don't have to render it for as long. So we're just frying the other side a little bit so it cooks, and then we're gonna render all the flavor from the skin side down. Now we're just prepping the shrooms. My aunt got a 2nd-degree burn recently from microwaving something with oil. Wait, how? Like the microwave exploded on her or something? Because the door's closed, no? How does it... Oh, was it still popping? Like when she took it out and then she got burnt. I guess some moisture in whatever she was heating up. She put it near her face to feel the heat. Oh, fucking ouch. Nopers. Nopers. I think whenever you heat up pork belly, it gets super hot. It pops all over the thing. That's why you always have to put a cap on it. You know? she fine now? Did she leave any, like, did it leave any scars or anything? Let's season the chicken now. Some white pepper. Some salt. Thank you, Ken. Welcome. It's gotten a lot better. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. But that's scary. Wasabi powder? Fuck. Fuck. Very sus tomato. But it's okay, I only need half of it. Just cut off the sus bits. Wow. Yeah, that guy was right. I needed to sharpen this thing. The tomato is like always the ultimate test if something is like sharp. Sussy. Hot. Now I'm like scared of the microwave because it keeps storing.
we're gonna put in the potatoes. Hi Simon, how are you? Soy sauce. Bit of vinegar. I'm just making a very simple chicken and potato and mushroom dish. It's like a one pot dish. Most of my dishes are a one pot dish. I'm lazy. Much lazy. Much lazy. What else? Fish sauce. Okay. Do I need anything else? I think maybe more chili. I feel like there's a big pot of food. 10 chilies might not be enough, you know? The camera looks beautiful. Delicious? It is delicious. I'm sure it will be delicious. Some sage leaves. Because I don't have rosemary. Now we just find where I put the lid and then put it on for like 15 minutes. Where did Ray put the lid? So this whole time we didn't add any oil or water. It was just like all the liquids and the fat that's inside the food. And I think this is my favorite way of cooking because you don't like, yeah, you just add salt and spiciness and everything else is like already in the same pot. You don't have to add anything else. It's kind of nice. You know? You know? I don't know if I put enough garlic, so maybe I put more. One pot dinner is a hella clutch. Yeah, well, like also you just
And then it ended up having so much food, and you had leftovers, and then you can just like eat it for a couple days. You know, it's really nice. My mood has like drastically improved. I don't know. Sometimes just gotta stop being in your head and do shit, I guess. Doctor Strange 2. I was thinking well, I guess I'm not streaming on Friday, so we could do it Friday, but then it's my birthday, so I kind of want to like not do anything. Like, see, so much liquid in here. Oh, hot. So much liquid in here. I didn't even put any water or nothing. Hey! Rouge! Are you having drinks on your birthday? So I was thinking tomorrow I'll stream later. Not later, but like I'll stream longer into my birthday. You know? And then so we'll just kind of do the countdown thing and everything. Yeah. But I have like zero plans for my birthday because I was meant to be in Vancouver and all my friends are like away or busy. So I don't like, I'm spending birthday alone, guys. So y'all better not bail on me. Mensch. I saw it in theaters. I did too. You said Thursday, like tomorrow night. You want a cake? Sure. Smells good? It smells so good. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Hungry! So tomorrow night. If I feel like streaming, I might stream on my birthday. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't have cake or anything. I don't have cake. Should I get a cake just for myself? Isn't that stupid? Or maybe I should just bake one for myself? I don't even want to go outside to stream because going outside to stream means like spending money on data, and I don't want to do that. You know? Maybe I just bake a cake at home for myself to eat. To save money. Yeah. Cupcake? Tres leches? Tres leches takes 2 days. So no. Slice of cake at grocery store? Ugh. Those don't taste good. It's the corn syrup. It's the corn syrup that is no to me. Yeah. It's either too sweet or too dry. Watch the new Batman. Can virtually eat cake with you? Yeah. Walmart cheesecake slices hit the spot. I've never had Walmart cheesecake. I did have, like, Costco cakes aren't bad. But, yeah. But, you know. You couldn't reward me to have Walmart cheesecake. I've never had it, so. Okay, I felt like, okay, that movie wasn't bad, but also it wasn't like mind-blowing. I don't know. Maybe like people were hyping it up so much, my expectation was really high. But yeah, I don't know. So, and also thinking back, I don't remember what the fuck happened. You know? Like I just like completely forgot about it. That's like the movie. I guess it wasn't disappointing, but it also wasn't good. You know? Doctor Strange was good, but it wasn't wow. Like the first time you see Doctor Strange, like the first one, you're like, okay. Now, like this time, it's like you expected it to be so good. Like it comes from like the high expectation of Doctor Strange being so good, and it was good, but it just wasn't like, oh my god, good. Does that make sense? Yeah, that was the Doctor Strange movie for me. I really liked it though. Don't get me wrong. And then also the ending credits, like the sneak peek of the next movie is like, ew, interesting. Yeah. It's coming from the guy that wasn't want them to continue just Justice League though. Young Joker? Honestly, Joker is the only interesting character at this point. Look how much liquid it rendered. What did I tell you guys? Also, the Zack Snyder cut was way too long. Do you guys remember watching it? That was way too long. Yeah, maybe it would have been better than the original cut, but like the amount of slow-mo in there was just like, bruh. Were you trying to show off your CG or are you trying to tell a story here? Yeah. That's the only thing I remember about that movie. You know? Don't know. Don't know. Also, I feel like nowadays there's so many superhero movies that the bar is getting higher. You can't just be shite and have a few characters people love and just to make bank now. You probably make bank still, but like if you want people to highly rate you, you gotta be still good, a good standalone story, you know? But otherwise it's just shite. Miss Marvel? Never seen it. Don't buy me back, by the way. Bye, Doug. I shall not buy you back. Oh, I never seen it. Who's Miss Marvel? Also, Aquaman is just funny. I don't know. Quadrillion? What? You mean quadrillion? Get stretchy and big. She can become a giant and extend her limbs. Okay, that sounds not interesting. The Flash movie is like on hold now because of the thing, the grooming. Oh, it's not. It's the grooming, not grooming. Ezra Miller, what a creep. Why couldn't they just cast the what's his name? Grant Gustin. He's such a good Flash. He's such a good Flash. Grant Gustin, man. Yeah, from the show. I like him. I also feel like he fit the role of a nerd better than Ezra Miller. No, like the character wise. I feel like he's more like, he's like skinny, lengthy, and super, you know. Ezra Miller almost like felt like his facial structure was too buff. I don't know. Grant Gustin! But I guess he's not a movie star. I don't know. But like, you gotta start somewhere. I don't know. I feel like he's a good call. Medj. I don't know who's Dylan O'Brien. Never heard of him. Too much controversy in both? Both? Who's the other? Why don't they? It was an easy choice. He's even played Barry Allen already. You can't just hire the same guy. And he has such a like fucking fan base playing that character too. Like, why wouldn't you just use the same one? He has like a literal seasons and seasons of like audition. Yeah, I'd go watch just for him. He's such, like, I don't know, I just think that was like a perfect role picked for him. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to watch like the first 2 seasons of Flash either. It was good. It was good. It just then wasn't good after. It just kind of got ridiculous. Especially when his daughter showed up and I was like, no. People leave. People door slam. And also, Iris. Did not like that character at all. The show has gone insane. What happened? I watched like 1 season of that show and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It just was so uninteresting. I can't believe it. Is Archie finally dead? What the fuck? Will appear in the next episode of Riverdale and will teach Betty, Veronica, and Tabitha how to become witches to resurrect Archie and Jughead. No, thank you. It was like high school shit and then now witches? No, thank you. What the fuck? Ooh, some pieces of patata look so good. Let me see if I need to season it more. I can imagine how amazing it smells so good. The Wire was recommended to me by so many people. I just never started it. Do you ever feel like it's too late to start a show and you don't? That's me. A bit more salt. Actually, I think it's okay. Maybe
Maggie? Do I have Maggie? I ran out of Maggie. Medj. I'm gonna add some meaning. It's not the same, but. Hi, Timmy.
Timothy Chalamet as Barry Allen? I'd watch that. I'd watch that. But I think he's gonna make everything a little too emo. I wish DC would actually make a cohesive universe with their movies. Imagine Timothy Chalamet. Oh, yes. What's with, like, women going nuts over Timothy Chalamet? What's about that guy? YT? Hi, Phil. Is the guy in Dune? Yes. Patata is ready. Because he YouTube? He has YouTube? I don't even know. Because he's white? There's plenty of white actors that don't get as much love as Timothy Chalamet. I just love saying his name too. The patatas is so good. Yum, yum, yum. Okay.
It is ready.
The scene from The King he did with Robert Pattinson. What was the scene? Did I watch The King? I don't remember watching it. Did we watch it? Don't care. If I don't remember it, must have not been that good. Hi, Ground Zero.
Okay. I'm gonna dip.
We did? Oh. What was it about? Was it that lady that got... No, that was another one. That's Kylo Ren, dude. The good soup guy. That was another one. Let me look it up, actually. No, for you. Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
He got assigned like a wife, right? Yeah. That was super hot. Yeah. I remember. Okay, guys. I'm gonna dip now. I'm gonna dip. It's almost 11. I have a Pilates class in the morning. And then I got a stream tomorrow as well. So. You just got here? I mean, that's not my fault. I streamed super late to do too. I will do a birthday countdown later. I got mail. I got your thing. I got your card. So I don't know. I don't know how many of you sent me a card. I'll check my thing tomorrow, but probably a lot of you will probably your cards will probably be late because posts. If you would like to send me something still, because this is like getting cards is probably my favorite thing in the world, you know, like and if you plan on getting me anything, I have a PO box for the card and for whatever gifts that you are willing to send me. You don't have to send anything, but yeah. Well, that was a good 1 minute at least for me. Thanks, Galaxia. I'm so sorry. Sorry for sending late. No, you're good. As long as you send one, I super appreciate it. And then also, I know, like, sometimes I get them late, but then it's still like, it's like my birthday lasts for longer, you know? Yeah? Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I love you. Sorry for streaming late today. I hope y'all have a good night. And if I don't, that was my bad. Got needy fur babies. Hey, they are very, very, they are clutch when you're sad, you know? I don't have them, so. Bye, Woody. Bye, Anunnaki. Bye, Mooney. Bye, Timmy. Bye, Jorge. Thank you guys so much. I'll keep y'all posted for tomorrow's stream. I'm probably gonna do a low one. I'll do like a whole shebang of like me working out and everything. So, yeah. Even though I'm doing a workout in the morning, but I'll do another one because I didn't work out for, I think, about a week now. So, yeah. I'm gonna do that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Better not bail on me. Come and say happy birthday because, you know, me's lonely and sad on my birthday. Okay? Okay. Bye bye.